Today's question comes from a woman from Toronto, Canada, who's been married for 40 years and has just discovered that her husband has been in a 25-year emotional affair with another woman. Now, in this particular scenario, there was no sex because geographically they lived hundreds of miles apart, but this was with an old high school sweetheart that he previously had a relationship with. And as they grew up and moved across the country, they maintained a level of contact. So there have been multiple phone calls, there have been cards that have been exchanged during holidays, intimate letters, love letters expressing one's love and compassion for one another, and all of these things were discovered over the course of time. Her question is an emotional affair supposed to feel as bad as a physical affair? What an awesome question. I think many people make the assumption that a physical sexual affair is the worst type of affair that can occur. But for many people, they're able to bounce back from a physical affair, but what becomes more challenging are emotional affairs. Because when you've been involved in an emotional affair, it speaks to a relationship. It speaks to a level of intimacy. And so when you're intimate with someone over the course of time, you're sharing thoughts, you're sharing feelings, you're sharing emotions, and oftentimes it's very difficult to just turn that off. So even when an affair comes to an end, because there's no more contact, you're no longer involved with that particular person, it doesn't mean that your heart is now back in the right place. Oftentimes it takes countless amount of months, sometimes for couples years, for them to heal emotionally from the pain of an affair while their partner has to emotionally disconnect from that affair partner. So it's a very difficult process, but I will say many couples can overcome if they receive the right help. This is not something that you may be skilled enough to handle on your own, so seeking professional help in this particular area may be the best course of action.